Yo!
Yo!
This is Juicy J, aka Producer Poops, aka Always Keeping It Juicy. What's it doing, guys?
And I'm Big Red, aka Red. Or Ridik, so you want to use my government.
And today, we're getting right into it, and we're going to be talking about some Reddit confessions at school.
School edition, buddies. You know, it's going to be a nice one. We're going to do some good bangers here with some confessions. You trust me? You feel me?
I always love a good banger.
Let's flip and get into it, alright? So, Flip a rap said, completely dead silent class. I ripped a loud fart. I tried to play it off by saying that my mouth made the noise. Tried to emulate the actual fart with pretend farts for about 30 seconds. After each pretend fart, I'd say,
"Oh, that wasn't it. Let me try again."
all while sweating nervously and shaking. Hey, freshman year of high school, kill me. Man, I can relate to this on so many levels, though.
Hey, what did J. Cole say in that one song? It was a freshman year in math class or something?
Hey, he probably talked about a fart in that song, I bet, you know.
Must have been something around that.
You know.
But yeah, I remember this one dude, Timmy Ray.
Oh, Timmy Ray, dude. Oh my goodness.
You remember him?
Bro, he was a farter, let me tell you, bro.
Yeah,
Woo.
dude.
Timmy Ray was stinky, dude.
Like, you couldn't even go to the bathroom without putting on your gas mask, you know?
Bro, he'd say he needed to get a drink of water, then use the bathroom, dude.
Nah.
Gosh.
Like, what was he thinking?
Like, literally, dude. Just say you gotta use the bathroom. God.
Sorry about that one. Our camera turned off.
Anywho, I'm gonna let Juicy J, whatever you wanna call him, Poop Scoop, whatever he said, I'm gonna let him do the next one here. God, last one was so good. I can so relate to that.
That happened to me way too many times.
I think last week, actually, if I'm matter of fact.
Remember that time I accidentally let one slip and I tried to drop the book to cover it?
That was funny, dude.
I thought I was going to knock Mr. Meshach off his heels on that one. Anyway, let's get right to it. This one's from Combustible Goduck from 5 years ago. I was eating an awesome sandwich. It was so filling, though, so I tossed it at the trash when I was done. But some random girl who probably has a very heated memory of this walked by and got smacked. Smack that subscribe button while you're at it. And I awkwardly laughed because it was unexpected. You know, we've all been there. You know, like when you're at the funeral and somebody lets one go. That's funny.
You know what I mean?
She probably thinks I did it on purpose.
Hey, I freaking would. Let me tell you, man. Actually, I kind of relate to this on a real note. You know, I was at my dad's house back in, L Block or whatever they call it. And, he was making a PB&J, got mad, turned around with the PB side, threw it at the kitchen door, but guess who was in front of the kitchen door?
Who?
Me!
Damn. So you got peanut butter all over you?
Yeah. Basically like that, if you feel me. But just peanut buttered up. And, I always thought my dad hated me for that, because, the next week he slapped me with the jelly side, but on purpose.
Did he slap you with something else?
Man, I don't know what's happening with the camera. I think it's overheating because this podcast is too fire!
Hey, you know what else I heard was pretty fire recently?
What? Your toes! Oh, show the bros, huh?
Show the bros the toes.
Okay, I will. Oh, you feel me? The pinkalicious toes, you feel me? The pepper steppers. Gotta have to get them down for graduation, man. Shoot, man. You know. All right, we're into the next one here.
All right. You just read.
This one's from Albatross 49, 5 years ago.
You know, I used to know a dude that went to Alcatraz.
Same.
I was there once.
Same.
Hold up, flies.
I bet. Anywho, off track. This one, back when sour candies were all the rage, me and my friends would see who could hold the most in their mouth for the longest time, like Chubby Bunny.
I know one of those.
As someone who likes a challenge, I ended up shoveling a handful of those super sour, toxic waste candies into my mouth.
Been there.
Unfortunately, what I failed to realize is that sour stuff causes to salivate a lot. A lot of salivation. So when my crush entered the cafeteria and made eye contact with me, I smiled. and multicolored drool literally flooded out my mouth and slathered itself all over my t-shirt. She said, ew, and walked away. I died a little inside that day.
You know, I think that could be relatable to anything, though.
For real, bro. You know, if you smiling and you just got droopy goopy coming out your mouth, you know, everyone's gonna be like, yo, what? Ew, dude. You know what I mean?
Nah, like, I remember this one kid, he used to see how many sugar packets he could fit in his mouth. Just straight sugar.
That dude's name's like Avery or something.
Yeah. He's taking insulin now, so I wonder how he's holding up. But, I don't know. I feel like that could be relatable with anything. If you put anything too much in your mouth, don't worry, there's a choking hazard. So,
Yeah.
I'm glad that guy didn't choke.
Yeah, this dude could easily choke, you know. Them toxic wastes are like, you know.
I mean, I'm pretty good at not choking. Because I eat a lot. Not as much as this guy, but...
Yeah, I'm a pretty good eater. I'll tell you what. Come on. Like,
Have you still
multi-
have you learned the thumb trick yet?
Nah.
No?
I don't know what that is.
I'll show you that one. Alright, so let's get right next to the next story.
Anywho, you know, but I feel like at the same time, you know, that's kind of drip though, because, you know, multicolored drool.
Literally
you feel me?
drip.
You like, you know, if I seen a girl be like, with some multicolored drool, I'd hit her up.
Looks like she just got done kissing a Smurfy troll.
Or a clown.
Yeah.
Anywho, here you go,
gonna take
Juicy
this
J
one
poop
for you.
scoop or whatever. Oh, the camera didn't overheat this time. Let's go. This one's a little long one, so sit down and buckle your seatbelts if you can.
This one comes from Baby Got Books, 1989. Also posted 5 years ago.
Okay. That's more than 5 years ago, but okay.
Yeah. Maybe there's more in 1989. Or maybe they lost something in 1989.
Something really important. Yeah. Anywho.
I lost something once.
Did you lose it in the grocery store and never got it back? Oh, you lost it in the woods, huh? That moose. I can't believe that. So my dude Juicy J's having a little, but we good now.
Worked up the courage to ask the boy out.
Oh, shoot, okay.
You want to go out?
Nah.
Type stuff. He reluctantly said sure. A little change of scenery. I then asked if he'd want my number so he could call me sometime. He again reluctantly said sure.
Okay.
Why are you so reluctant? I then proceeded to painfully carve my number into the back of his hand to the point of almost drawing blood because I was too embarrassed to ask for his pen because mine wasn't working. He never called. Edit.
You don't got it.
To be clear, it was the pen I used to endeavoringly carve my number into his hand. Similar to how when you keep scribbling a pen on a piece of paper, trying to get it to work. Except in my nervousness, I didn't think about how it was his hand and not paper. And so I was too late, and I knew I had dug my grave. You see, kids, that's why you don't do drugs. You get messed up, you can't tell the difference between a hand and paper.
That's what I'm saying. But, you know, like, sometimes my pen dries out, I just lick the tip, and it gets working again.
I feel like that's the only thing you can do. Either you're going to just put it on your mouth, or you're going to have to spit on it or something.
You know, but spit on it, you know, because if you try to draw with it after spitting on it.
It's like a slime trail.
Yeah, but it works really good after that, though. It's better than licking.
Really good.
Yeah.
So, moral of the story.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
Not at all.
Especially the ones,
maybe,
you know, this podcast is actually sponsored by Liquid Labs, you know? Yeah. So, shout out to them.
Yeah. And extra. But, you know, one time I knew this kid, he had a pen, and he lost the cap to it, and you know what he said? No cap.